This is James Holder for FLTV in association with Macklin's Gym Bar. I'm at Wolverhampton Civic Hall today. With me I've got former IBF bantamweight world champion Paul Butler. Just absolutely witnessed Paul just absolutely wipe out his opponent in about 20 seconds of the first round. How do you feel, Paul?
It feels good. Obviously it's nice to have an early night again. It's just good to be back out really, and I want to be out again pretty soon, pretty regular, because that's 30 seconds work there. So I could be out again pretty soon, hopefully.
Looking at Hector Rolando Gomez's record today, he's 14-1 with a one draw. You're preparing for someone who you expect to go the distance, aren't you?
Definitely. I know I'm not going to beat around the bush and say, oh, he's 14 wins, 1 loss, because I know he's boxed a lot of debutants. But the half-decent kid that we did lose to, it took him 6 rounds to get him out of there. So, listen, I've done him in 30 seconds, and that's when he's performed at bantamweight as well.
Where'd you go from here, Paul? I know you're on the comeback trail now, looking for that third world title shot, and second time of holding a world title.
Yeah.
How do you go forward from here?
I'm hopefully out again in December, and then hopefully next year we're looking at a big world title. I'm hearing a few things, but obviously nothing can be said. But we've got our track, and I'm quite happy with that.
Speaking of tracks, Jamie Conlan's in action on November the 7th back in Dublin. There's been a lot of talk between a potential fight between yourself and him. Yeah. Is there any news, or is it any nearer to being made, Paul?
Well, he's got to come through the 7th of November, and good luck to him. I hope he does. I'll be cheering him on, as I was last time, because it's a massive fight for me and Jamie. And this is what boxing's all about. It's about making money, and it's a business. And me and Jamie's an absolute huge fight. He's a big draw in Ireland. I'm a big draw in Liverpool. So let's make that fight happen somewhere down the line.
I thought it was a really nice touch for you to go over for the last one and show your support and show that you are around and available for the fight, even so it could be made.
Definitely, yeah. Jamie's a top kid, and I think there's only one bad interview where he said he'd come to Liverpool and stop me, but before that he's always been respectful, so I can only show respect to him as well, and let's just get the fight on. Let's get it made. We're both top kids, and it's not the end of the road if one gets beaten either.
How close do you think that fight is to be made? Do you think it could be made this year?
I don't think it can be made this year, because he's obviously out in November, and I think I'm out in December as well, so I think it can be made early next year, hopefully.
It's a fight it's quite an intriguing fight, isn't it? Because obviously you both got your own roots, but you're both so highly rated by the promotional company and by your own fan base. It makes for a big fight, doesn't it?
That's it, yeah. He's got as you've seen in Ireland last time, all the crowd were up, they were roaring for him, and like they are with me at the Echo Arena. So I don't know where the fight would happen, but I'm sure it'll be a top fight.
A lot of young fighters coming through, notably I saw some interactions on your Twitter about Prince Patel the other day. What did you think of the Great One? Have you managed to watch any of his interviews?
Mate, I just cringe. He thinks he gets views because of how good he is and that, but seriously, come on, wind it in a bit. Like I find it embarrassing, but good luck to him in the flyweights. He's bringing greatness to the flyweights, so let him crack on.
Do you understand his frustrations that sometimes the smaller divisions are overlooked, the smaller weight categories rather are overlooked, and to get the money he wants and the attention he demands, you've got to be that little bit flamboyant? Can you empathise with that?
Definitely, yeah. Look, everyone can see what he's trying to do. It's like a Naz thing. He's trying to get everyone talking about him, but sort of like for the wrong reasons, because people aren't liking it. He's getting under a lot of people's skins, but that's getting him a name. A lot of people done it about Chris Eubank, and then everyone started to love him in the end, so maybe that'll happen with Prince Patel.
Alright, listen, you just compared Prince Patel to Chris Eubank, so
exactly.
There we go.
He must be doing something right.
Must be doing alright.
Exactly, yeah.
8 stone of power. Paul, thank you so much for giving us some time, mate. I look forward to seeing some action real soon.
Thanks a lot, James.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.